Hi, I'm Patrick Wanis for emotionalmojo.com. What is anger? What is the truth about anger? Anger is something that we all experience at one time or another, but very few of us truly understand it. Anger is the initial response to feeling hurt, injured, or wronged. It can also be the initial response to not getting what we wanted. Maybe we were hoping for something, expecting something, and we got angry because someone didn't do something that we wanted. Now notice that I use the word initial response. Anger is the initial response. In other words, there's another emotion beneath anger. We'll talk about that in a moment. But first, let's look at anger. We often talk about anger management, controlling anger, stopping anger, trying to contain anger, trying to withhold the anger, trying to put the fire out, the fire that's burning with anger. However, if there is another emotion beneath anger, that means we also have to deal with the emotion that lies beneath anger. Now, is anger always negative? Because when we talk about anger, the first response is that it's something really bad. We list it as a negative emotion. Is that true though? Is it always negative? No. Think about righteous indignation. What is righteous indignation? It's the justified anger, the justified emotional response that we have towards seeing, witnessing, or experiencing an injustice. If it wasn't for anger, we would do nothing about an injustice. Consider the following scenario. You're out in public and you see someone being attacked, someone being robbed or bullied. What are you going to do? You're going to step in and protect that person. But what emotion is required on your part to do that? It's actually anger. It's the anger that drives you to step in and stop the injustice or protect the innocent person. So not in every situation can we say that anger is negative. So therefore the question is, well, when is anger negative? Anger is negative when it gets out of control, when the anger starts to control us, when we start applying anger to the wrong situation, when we start projecting anger or using our anger on the wrong person, towards the wrong person, or in the wrong setting. Anger, of course, can also escalate to become rage. When anger turns into rage, it becomes out of control. That's when we find ourselves hurting other people or engaging in highly self-destructive habits and behavior. The point here is that if we don't deal with anger, it can escalate to rage, it can burn within us for years and years, and it can also harm our body physically. So in the next video, I'm going to talk about the truth of anger and what else lies beneath the anger. Recall at the beginning of the video I said anger is the initial response. So what is beneath anger? We'll discuss that in the next video. I'm Patrick Wanis for emotionalmojo.com.